Welcome to the 2019 Artie Awards nominations presented by WNED WBFO. This show is brought to you by the Academy of Theater Arts, the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library, Buffalo Seminary, Davis Financial, Fresh Fix, Jiva Theater Center, Hall Walls Contemporary Arts Center, the Irish Classical Theater Company, and the Shaw Festival 2019. Now, please welcome your hosts, Anthony Chase and Nicole Marrale Cimato.
Hello. Welcome to the announcement of the 2019 Artie Award nominations. I am Anthony Chase, co-host of Theater Talk on WBFO, and I'm joined this afternoon by Nicole Marrale Cimato.
Hello.
Who is the co-host of the Artie Award Red Carpet, taking over from Jimmy Janowski from a few years ago, and you had to ramp it up once that happened, yes?
Well, we had big shoes to fill, so we kind of wanted to come at it from a different angle and do something new, and so we...
Who do you have with you this year? Is it the same?
It's, well, Dudney Joseph and Mark Sacco are my co-hosts, and Mark is going to be out of town visiting family this year, so we got a wonderful understudy. Michael Wakowiak is going to fill in for Mark Sacco this year.
Well, Mark, Michael Wakowiak, your understudy. Sometimes these understudy situations really work out great. That'd be good. So, the Artie Awards, it's 20 categories, and 12 judges go out and they have to see 50% of the show. This year they saw about 90%, most saw 100% of the shows, one or two. And each show has to be seen by at least half. Then they vote for their top 3 choices in each category. These are weighted against the number of people who saw, which is this year a very small difference. Most shows were seen by most judges. And then they result in these nominees, which we're about to announce. 70 shows this year, so it's a lot of shows,
Yeah,
and very competitive. And among the nominees, some very familiar names, people who have won before, people who've been nominated a lot, who've never won, brand new people. So it's about to be very exciting for a lot of people. 20 categories. And Nicole, in addition to doing the red carpet for us, you are actually an Artie Award winner.
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
I remember that very well because you were kind of new to the community,
Yeah.
and it was for a Theater of Youth show. So we're a very supportive community, but when someone brand new wins for a kids show, it's like. But the very next thing that happened, do you remember this?
I do. It was an amazing moment because I remember some of the people I think thought, who is she? Oh, she played a kids show, and it was moments later after winning that I went out and I had to perform my number from the show.
Which was Junie B. Jones.
It was Junie B. Jones, and I went out and did it in costume, and I'll never forget. Michael Wallin said, "And now you just showed them why you won."
Why you won,
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And that is another element of the Artie Award evening, that numbers are done from the nominated musicals. And that's a very popular part of the show. So the Artie Awards will be Monday, June the 3rd at Shea's 710 Main Theater. The show starts at 8 o'clock. Don't arrive at 8 o'clock. You need to arrive earlier than 8 o'clock for the red carpet.
The red carpet starts at 7. This year, I think we're going to shut it down about 7:45, so please try to get there and come through and see us and have a good time because, it's always like a party with us. But we're going to shut it down a few minutes early this year because we noticed last year everyone was coming at the last second towards 8 o'clock, and it didn't give us much time to pick our Jimmy Janowski Golden Hanger Award, which we have to give out fairly early in the evening. So try to come through early.
While everyone's still fresh, more or less. And something else a little different this year is that the tickets are available starting today. After this broadcast, you can go on to the WNED.org website and buy your tickets in advance. General admission tickets, so you'll still be maneuvering for the seat you want, but we're hoping that endless line to pay for a ticket will be a thing of the
Great
past.
too, because if it happens to be cold, which it has many years, everybody's in their finest, especially the women who are in dresses, and we don't want to wait, in line outside. And also, you don't have to bring as much money and pay at the door, so we can do this ahead of time.
Right, but do arrive early, if bothered to dress so beautifully. Arrive early enough for people to be able to see how good you look. And in the judging of the red carpet, you know, judging's a bit harsh. That it's, but everyone looks great. But young women, old women, men, all body types and sizes, and just everybody looking good.
Everybody's welcome, and then on top of it, we're not really, I wouldn't say harsh, as far as, because everybody's got their own unique style, but what we do look for is to bring that uniqueness and something that's different from what we've seen you do the year before. You know, we don't want to see the same look.
And there's special categories, because one time I got a citation for cufflinks, and that was very...
His cufflinks were beautiful.
Very meaningful, very meaningful to me. All right, are we kind of ready?
I think we are.
Okay, okay guys, we're going to start with the announcements of the nominations. I'll go first, you go first? I'll go first.
You go
Okay,
first.
I'll just go first.
You're the pro.
All right. Outstanding production of a play. The nominees are Between Riverside and Crazy, Road Less Traveled Productions; Equivocation, the Kavanoki Theatre; Frost Nixon, the Irish Classical Theatre Company; The Jungle Book, Theatre of Youth; The Killing of a Chinese Bookie, Torn Space; and Sive from the Irish Classical Theatre Company.
Outstanding production of a musical. 1776, the musical, O'Connell and Company; Big Fish, Second Generation Theatre; La Lupe, My Life, My Destiny, Raices Theatre Company; Ragtime, Musical Fair Theatre; Silence, the musical, Buffalo United Artists; and Spamalot, the Kavanoki Theatre.
For Outstanding Ensemble of a Play, Equivocation, the Kavanoki Theatre; Golden Boy, the Irish Classical Theatre Company; The Jungle Book, Theatre of Youth; The Life and Death of King John, New Phoenix Theatre; Sense and Sensibility, Irish Classical Theatre Company; and Sive, Irish Classical Theatre Company.
Outstanding Ensemble of a Musical. 1776, the musical, O'Connell and Company; Big Fish, Second Generation Theatre; Desde el Puente, Musical Edition, Raices Theatre Company; Late in the Evening, Musical Fair Theatre; Parade, American Repertory Theatre of Western New York; Silence, the musical, Buffalo United Artists.
And now we're about to get into the names of specific people. So you know, already people are, you know, raging or happy that, but it covered a lot of territory with a lot of theater companies there.
Yes.
But, and some beautiful, beautiful work. So, Outstanding Direction of a Musical. Randall Kramer for Ragtime at Musical Fair Theatre; Lynn Kurtzil Formato for Spamalot at the Kavanoki Theatre; Victoria Perez for La Lupe, My Life, My Destiny at Raices Theatre Company; Steve Vaughan for 1776, the musical at O'Connell and Company; Micah Wallin for Big Fish at Second Generation Theatre; and Doug Wyand, Murder for Two at Musical Fair Theatre. Turn the page.
Turn the page. Outstanding Direction of a Play. Brian Kavanagh, Frost Nixon, Irish Classical Theatre Company; Paulette D. Harris, Native Son, Paul Robeson Theatre; Vincent O'Neill, Sive, Irish Classical Theatre Company; Fortunato Pasamenti, Golden Boy, Irish Classical Theatre Company; Dan Shanahan, The Killing of a Chinese Bookie, Torn Space; and Todd Warfield, The Absolute Brightness of Leonard Pelkey at Buffalo United Artists.
Okay. And as we're going rapidly, you will be able to go to the WBFO, WNED website and see the nominees all listed. Mm-hmm. And we should also remind everyone that the event on the 3rd, Monday the 3rd, is a fundraiser for the Immunodeficiency Clinic at ECMC. And that the individual theaters have been raising money throughout the season. Some of them just finished with the shows that just finished. Yes. But last year we were sort of astonished at the sum, and because we've also gotten support from Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. Last year, the company for Phantom of the Opera. This year, the Rent company, the touring company that came to Shea's, also helped. Mm-hmm. But individual theaters really getting out there and helping other people with the services and education provided by the largest immunodeficiency clinic in the region, which is at Erie County Medical Center. So I didn't lose my place. We're at choreography, right?
Yes.
Okay, choreography. As I'm popping out of my ear. So, Okay, and they talk to me. So,
The voices.
okay. Outstanding choreography. Carlos R.A. Jones for Pearly at the Paul Robeson Theater. Lynn Kurdziel Formato for Spamalot at the Kavanoki Theater. And yes, she's local again. And Carly Luksh for the Heathers at the musical, Heathers the Musical. And if I mispronounced your name, let me know. And when you see your name mispronounced on the website, let me know fast so I can get that corrected. But for the Heathers at American Repertory Theater of Western New York. And now get ready for this. Also for choreography, Micah Walleen for Big Fish at Second Generation Theater. Micah Walleen for Ragtime at Musical Fair Theater. And Micah Walleen for Late in the Evening at Musical Fair Theater. Okay.
Outstanding leading actor in a musical. Louis Koliakovo, Big Fish, Second Generation Theater. Philip Ferrugia, Murder for Two, Musical Fair Theater. Greg Jurich, Spamalot, the Kavanoki Theater. London Lee, Pearly at Paul Robeson Theater,
Pearly.
Jordan Levin, Parade, American Repertory Theater of Western New York. And Lorenzo Sean Parnell, Ragtime at Musical Fair Theater.
For Outstanding Leading Actor in a Play, Ray Boucher for Sive at the Irish Classical Theater Company. Chris J. Handley for Tally's Folly at the Jewish Repertory Theater of Western New York. Jack Hunter for Frost Nixon at the Irish Classical Theater Company. Jimmy Janowski for The Absolute Brightness of Leonard Pelkey at Buffalo United Artists. Stan Klemeko for The Killing of a Chinese Bookie at Torn Space. And Ben Michael Moran for Angels in America, Second Generation Theater.
Outstanding leading actress in a musical. Melinda Capellas, La Lupe, My Life, My Destiny at Raíces Theater Company. Maria Droz, Silence, the Musical, Buffalo United Artists. Melissa Leventhal, Mother Jones in Heaven and Hell, Subversive Theater Collective. Pamela Rose Mangus, 1776, The Musical, O'Connell and Company. Jenny Marie McCabe, Little Shop of Horrors, O'Connell and Company. Michelle Marie Roberts, Big Fish, Second Generation Theater.
Okay. Outstanding Leading Actress in a Play. Kristen Bentley, Angels in America, Second Generation Theater. Bethany Burrows, After the Fall, Subversive Theater Collective. Marie Costa, King John, New Phoenix Theater. Lisa Ludwig, Annapurna, New Phoenix Theater. Alex Malaise, Sive, Irish Classical Theater Company. Christine Torturo, The Undeniable Sound of Right Now, Road Less Traveled Productions.
Outstanding supporting actor in a musical. Jacob Albarella, Big Fish, Second Generation Theater. Kyle Baran, Ragtime, Musical Fair Theater. Steve Copps, Spamalot, the Kavanoki Theater. Tim Gorig, Parade, American Repertory Theater of Western New York. Alejandro Gabriel Gomez, Des del Puente, Musical Edition, Raíces Theater Company. Peter Palmisano, Sweeney Todd, the Kavanoki Theater.
Okay. And I hesitate to make comments as you go along. Things occur to you, and then it's like, nope, just straight out. This is the way they. This is the
They're
way
all
they go.
waiting. They don't want to hear our commentary.
Don't. No chit chat. No chit chat. Okay. All right. Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Play. Augustus Donaldson Jr., native son, the Paul Robeson Theater. Al Garrison, King Hedley II, Paul Robeson Theater. Adriano Gatto, Equivocation, the Kavanoki Theater. Dudney Joseph Jr., Angels in America, Second Generation Theater. Patrick Multane, Sive, Irish Classical Theater Company. Adam Yellen, Frost Nixon, Irish Classical Theater Company.
Outstanding supporting actress in a musical. Charmaine Chi, Silence, the Musical, Buffalo United Artists. Erin Lee Dandies, Spamalot, the Kavanoki Theater. Dominique Kempf, Ragtime, the Musical Fair Theater. Victoria Perez, Big Fish, Second Generation Theater. Michelle Marie Roberts, Spamalot, the Kavanoki Theater. Emily Yancey, 1776, the Musical, O'Connell and Company.
Outstanding Actress in a Play. These get very competitive. I know when you have all of the shows in your head and you just 70 of them, and it comes down to these. It's like, wow, what a year. Okay, so Supporting Actress in a Play. Cassie Cameron for Golden Boy, Irish Classical Theater Company. Diane DiBernardo, The Undeniable Sound of Right Now, Road Less Traveled. Kiana Dugan Haas, Sive, Irish Classical Theater. Janae Leonard, Native Son, Paul Robeson Theater. Maureen Ann Porter, The Ladies' Foursome, Desiderio's Dinner Theater. Renita Shadwick, King Hedley II, Paul Robeson Theater. Well, this category, this is Nicole will do what we used to call Outstanding Character Actor, which we then were briefly calling Outstanding Featured Performance. This is Outstanding Featured Actor, and this was an opportunity for us to get to some of those special performances, some of them
That were standouts, but not yet
right.
supporting or leading.
Might not have otherwise gotten a nomination. Sometimes it's someone who had just one number or just something special in a show, something that popped out especially, sometimes a unique talent. So that's what these are. Outstanding, excuse me, featured actor.
Outstanding featured actor.
I'm not gone, I'm here. Okay.
Charmaine Chi, Ragtime, Musical Fair Theater. Jake Hayes, Little Shop of Horrors, O'Connell and Company. Kevin Kennedy, Spamalot, the Kavanoki Theater. Mark Sacco, Spamalot, the Kavanoki Theater. David Spolchalski, Big Fish, Second Generation Theater. Christopher Standard, Philosophus, Alleyway Theater.
The Emmanuel Freed Award for Outstanding New Play, named after beloved playwright, union activist, playwriting teacher Manny Freed. And the nominees for new play are The Killing of a Chinese Bookie, an adaptation by Torn Space Theater. King John, an adaptation from Shakespeare by Larry Smith for the New Phoenix Theater. Late in the Evening by Michael Walleen for Musical Fair Theater. Once in My Lifetime, a Buffalo Football Fantasy by Donna Hoke at Shea Smith Theater. The Sidewalk Stage Play, an adaptation by Paulette Harris and Idris Wajed from the Paul Robeson Theater. Tales of the Driven by Kurt Schneiderman at Subversive Theater Collective.
Outstanding set design. Paul Bostaff, Lady Windermere's Fan, Irish Classical Theater Company. Diane Burlingame, The Undeniable Sound of Right Now, Road Less Traveled Productions. David Dwyer, Tally's Folly, Jewish Repertory Theater. Bethany Kasparek, Miss Bennett, Christmas at Pemberley, Road Less Traveled Productions. Lynn
Koshelnik.
Thank you. The Illusion, Road Less Traveled Productions. Kenneth Shaw, The Jungle Book, Theater of Youth.
Outstanding Technical Achievement. Tom McCarr, Sound Design for Hamlet, Irish Classical Theater Company. Brian Milbrand, Video Design for 1984, the Kavanoki Theater. Chester Poplikowski for Sound Design for The Jungle Book at Theater of Youth. John Rickus for Lighting Design, The Illusion, Road Less Traveled Productions. Brett Runyon for Puppet Design, Little Shop of Horrors, O'Connell and Company. And Bob Van Valen, Video Design for Fahrenheit 451 at Subversive Theater Collective.
Outstanding Costume Design. Jenna Damberger, The Illusion, Road Less Traveled Productions. Carrie Droz, Frost Nixon, Irish Classical Theater Company. Elise Hardy, Sense and Sensibility, Irish Classical Theater Company.
I'm not sure, but I tossed that in. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Dixon Reynolds, The Three Musketeers, Road Less Traveled Productions. Kenneth Shaw, The Jungle Book, Theater of Youth. And Jess Wegsgren, Kelly Copps, Sarah Bowes, for Big Fish, Second Generation Theater.
We also have the Catherine Cornell Awards, which we're going to announce online because it was just I have to verify who's in town, who's out of town. I do know that they will include Alfonso Walker Jr. for Native Son at the Paul Robeson Theater. And most exciting of all, because it is for a career of contribution to the theater in Western New York. The Career Achievement Award winner, as previously announced, is Jay Desiderio, and so we congratulate him. So those are the 2019 Artie Award nominations. Remember, you can get your tickets, wned.org.org, or at the Shea's box office. We thank you for tuning in. They've been giving me the little stats. I think that there are more people watching than we can actually fit into Shea 710, but that'll be fine.
It's amazing.
That's fine. And Thank you, Nicole. Congratulations to all the nominees.
Yes, congratulations, and thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun being your co-host for the day.
Well, you made it fun for me too. And we will see you most on June the 3rd. Get your tickets in advance, arrive early.
And come visit me on the red carpet.